What is going on, guys? And I am in a parking lot right now because I have never vlogged at Universal, actually, just because it's a park that, you know, you don't have your phones when you're in the queues and just so much like that. But I've just been making so many vlogs and you guys have been loving them. I've been loving interacting with you. I've been loving you guys seeing me go to all these parks for the first time. I have been to Islands of Adventure since my first vlog, the stupid Velocicoaster. I did not get to do Haggers. I was about a week before opening when I came last time. So yeah, excited for some rides. All right, so after a little bit of walking, of course we got the big security area for City Walk. All right, so after a quick little security check, we are back on our way, and I absolutely love these little like walking ramps because you can get on it and then keep walking. And look at how we are absolutely flying past everybody that we are walking by. It's because we're on the ramp and we're walking. Like, look at this. Just absolutely zooming past people. I love these walking ramps and elevators and this park. All right, so we're gonna keep speed walking through the walking ramp, dashing past everybody. Here it is, the iconic entrance. It's good to be back here again. So of course, I've never really been one for City Walk and all of the merchandise and everything. I always dash right by it, even at the Hollywood when I went there a long time ago. But you can already see where we're going first. Velocicoaster right there, Hulk. What a beautiful park. So good to be back here. Can't wait to go see what the lines are looking like. And yeah, 2 credits, actually more, but I'm just not sure what all I'm gonna do today. As of right now, I do just have the 1 park ticket, so I'm not sure if I'll feel obligated to upgrade that to go get that Rip Ride Rocket credit, just because so many people say so many good things about that. Some people say bad things about it too, but it's just really confusing. I remember walking after not having the Hulk credit, like you get such a nice view of this such iconic coaster. But look at the 2 loops, like they do not look like they're actually that different in height. And here we are inside it. The adventure begins. Here we go, what a nice entrance. You know, I've been saying this in every vlog, but like, good thing I'm wearing my dry fish shirt again today. It is clean and washed. Don't think I'm wearing it, you know, dirty over and over again. It's so hot. It's gonna be 90 degrees. Got my pants on again as well. It's gonna be a really hot one, so just mind me looking ugly and sweaty today. So of course, Hulk is like right by the entrance. And to be honest, I'm not sure if we'll be doing this again just because it is a Sunday and this will probably get a really long line. And yeah, this just isn't the main attraction I came for, as we hear it rumbling above us. So good to see it again though. Actually, it is like almost walk on right now. It's so tempting to go do this, but I need to do, what a view of Velocicoaster. I mean, wow, look at this thing. And I've seen like 3 trains go, so they are sending them out. So we are definitely gonna go over there. I asked a member of staff which direction to go, if I should go this direction or if I should follow around the other way. And they said it's about the same distance, but there's probably less people over here because I don't have to go through Harry Potter World. So that's where we're gonna go. So we can see 5-minute wait for Spider-Man. So as long as everybody didn't just go to Velocicoaster, I'm hoping that the wait isn't terribly long for it. So Hulk again goes over there because the Hulk line was not bad at all. It's only about 9:39 about right now. Park opened at 9. Last time I came, we showed up at 10 because we had no clue what time the park actually opened. So we were here an hour late. Still got to do everything we wanted though. Gonna walk over by Dudley and yeah, I'm just excited. I don't know. I feel like vlogging at this park's a little bit harder because it's a theme park. So I want to showcase, you know, all the themed areas, but it's so hot and I'm clearly just rushing to Velocicoaster. See, just like things like this that are so cool to walk by. And it is a hot one there. It is. Did not expect to walk up to the top hat. I actually just did not expect to see this ride like you can. Oh, seems like something's closed over here right now. But driving around Universal, you know, because you can see the park from so many angles. You can see Velocicoaster from a bunch of angles as well. I remember thinking it was a tree and then just seeing a train fly over it just because you could see it from everywhere. Now, currently, this is my most ridden ride here. I think I did it like 4 or 5 times last time I came, just because it was such an excellent water ride. And like today, it is blistering hot. Oh, but it is blistering hot. So I could see myself doing that again today if the wait is not absolutely terrible. So especially if you guys have been following these vlogs, you probably saw in the King's Dominion vlog, I was just walking through the Intimidator 305 queue, and then I started screaming because I got hyped. And right now, I'm walking towards Velocicoaster, and I'm about to start screaming because I'm hyped. Let's go. I actually have like no expectations for this. There's the first dive loop that I've seen. Oh my goodness. Let's do this. To be standing right here is honestly an honor. It's not every day you get to ride a coaster on its opening year, especially one that's not at your home park. And my sister, going to school in Florida, just so happened to coincide with the year this opened, so I said, hey, let's make a pit stop. And I'm not sure where the entrance for it is. Oh, there's Raptor Encounter. Oh my goodness, something's going on. I'm excited, let's go. And now just walking over to this very iconic area, having heard the ride run non-stop the entire time I'm walking over here. Wow, so excited. Hopefully line is not crazy though. It is a Sunday. So it does look like advertised 15, that does say 35-minute wait for Velocicoaster. Oh well, maybe we'll use a single rider line. Maybe we'll check what the actual queue is like. And here we are, walking through the queue of Velocicoaster. Took the single rider line, even though it doesn't seem like a big queue at all. I really hate to be the one to do this, but I had about 0 expectations coming in, and I was a little bit let down, to be honest. I did get a row 5. It's universal, you can't pick your rows, but just honestly not forceful how I thought it would be at all. So yeah, I don't know what to say. The launches were just, I expected intimate launches and they felt more like max to me. Especially that first one was really, really weak, but what a ride. It was still nice going through theming. And yeah, this is, if Terran's just more of this, then probably would not crack my top 10. Like Orion is definitely a top 10 coaster for me. This one, I don't know. It's just got such a nice setting. And this disappointed me right here the most. This airtime moment right here, and while you're looking at it from this angle, you can see how you would not get very much airtime from it. But on a POV, it looks like you would absolutely haul over. And as you can see, the operations here are actually great though. See, like there wasn't much airtime there. And I don't know, it really just feels like you're cruising around doing weird things, which, you know, just doesn't feel like an intimate to me. It felt more like a Mac, but yeah. All right, so leaving that area, and you know, normally I'd hate to talk down on a coaster because it was definitely a fantastic ride, but I might actually like Hulk more than that. And I was not too fancy on Hulk. I thought that one was overhyped a little bit too. But what I haven't done is Hagrid's motorbike, whatever the rest of that title is. Forgot as I was saying it. I have no clue how to get there, but that's what I'm gonna try to find now and get that credit. All right, so on to our next ride. Oh, there's Harry Potter World. I asked somebody how to get to it, and they said this way, and I couldn't see it until just now. So I did not know this, otherwise I would have just done it myself, but like before I came over here, but there's a virtual line for Hagrid's. And so now I am a part of it, but I've got to wait an hour and then I can come back and ride. So hopefully that means that we'll actually be able to walk on once we're actually on it. See, to be honest, if I would have known it would have been like this, I would have just kept my stuff at the single rider locker, because now I have to go through this queue just for the locker, and then like this isn't the actual single rider line. It's actually only like a couple minutes once you get up in the station. So here's the current line for it though. All right, so I just used a single rider line. It took 3 minutes, actually extremely efficient, other than that, you know, where you have to wait for people to put everything in the lockers. Oh, wow, my opinion changed on that ride. I mean, I wasn't looking for it to be intimidating or crazy intense this time. Just with the people around me, everybody screaming, and you know, the moments where you get airtime or where, you know, you're literally just hanging upside down, it's just fun. It's so fun. It's not meant to be super crazy intense. It's honestly a great addition. See, like that's not the best stall, but the hang time you do get is just so enjoyable, you know, at a park like this. And in this moment right here, where you just flip the other direction, it's just a nice, fun coaster. And zooming through the theming, I even enjoyed the first half more and just enjoyed the coaster a lot more as a whole. It's still not a top 10 ride, but wow, I can definitely see the hype and why so many people come off happy on this ride. Feels like you're gonna get thrown in the water. Good vibes here at Universal. Everybody's chilling. It is just too hot right now. This is a little bit too hot. I might need to find me a cup of water. I want to make sure I stay hydrated. Unlike King's Dominion, where I got really, really hot and tired. I've seen this fountain talking to people. I've seen it on vlogs too. And now that I've got this water cup and there's this like freestyle machine so that I can keep refilling it. Might chill over here till my Hagrid's time.
Very excited. Any magic for 14 years. Oh wow, that's incredible. All right,
can actually just have a conversation with this thing. That's so cool.
Okay, I was gonna say, do you want to try some magic spells and see if anything happens?
This is so cool.
What was that?
We're having a whole conversation.
You didn't cheat.
So I've still got 10 minutes till I can enter the queue. So I'm just walking around now, honestly. Not sure what else to do because I don't want to enter another line and then, you know, miss that time. And here it is. Hello, sir.
Hello, friend. Hi there. I'm Dolomite. What's your name?
My name is Will.
Will?
Yes, sir.
Nice to meet you. Where are you from?
Ohio.
Ohio. Well, I don't know where that is.
North.
North?
Yeah. Way north.
For a few hundred years ago, so I have to learn. There's a lot has changed.
I bet it is.
Since I woke it up.
You are amazing.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
No,
This
is cool. It is. It is.
Oh, welcome.
Thank you.
So what are we here for today? Here for the Magic Carpet and the Disneyland.
Velocicoaster mostly.
What was that?
Velocicoaster.
Anniversary.
Oh, I just missed it, but it like sprayed water all over everybody who was around it. I had no clue that it could actually do that. There it is, spraying it really hard. That's actually so cool. I'm actually really enjoying my time here now. All right, so this ride literally opened up about a week after I visited last time. There it is, first time ever seeing it run. So let's see how this ride does. I'm really excited to finally get to do it. Oh, I hope that wasn't a loud slurp on camera. I'm also really hoping that there's like no line because of this virtual queue thing, so yeah. I can't even get off-ride footage of this thing. I have no clue where it's going or where it's gonna come from. I'm just gonna sit here and wait for a train to fly by, I guess. I have no I also did not think the track was this brown. I know that's weird, but I did not think the track was this color from all the videos I've seen of it. Oh my goodness. This is gonna be so cool. There's another one up there. Wow. Really hope, like I said, there's no line for this because I waited an hour in a virtual queue. So if I came and had to wait in a line, that would be pretty dumb. Oh my goodness, this queue is so long. I have no clue where the actual ride entrance is. Oh, there's people exiting over here. So hopefully we just go into this building to the right. I also forgot to say, I do believe this is the #1 most expensive attraction ever built in the world right now. So it's cool to get to do this because I had done Expedition Everest, which I believe had the record before this. Look at this view you get from this queue. All right, at least it's chilled and indoors now. I wonder how much longer we have to go. I don't exactly know this queue. I've seen a few videos of it, but 2 rides on Velocicoaster, and our second ride of the day, Hagrid's. Heard some people actually like this ride better, so I'm curious to see, because I originally did like Hulk better than Velocicoaster until I had that second ride. I hate the low light camera on the iPhone because it is looking into my phone. It is way brighter on my phone than it is what I'm actually seeing. It is, especially this. This would be low-key terrifying to wade in. This is like dark. Like, there's no lights in here at all. It was like a power outage in a house. I wonder why this is the ride that they're doing the virtual queue on though. I mean, they've got an extremely long queue set up. They probably don't want, I guess, just don't want everybody in though. How? Where is the station? Like, how close are we? I have no clue where I'm going, and I should probably stop filming because you guys are probably skipping through at this point. 1 exit sign, 2 exit sign. There's one up there too. And there was more along the entire path. And I don't see any exits, and this is so claustrophobic and confined. I have no clue where I'm going. I could only imagine waiting in all of this and having no clue where the station is. You have no clue how close you are to the ride. And I thought we were approaching the station, and it's just more theming and walkthroughs. My goodness. Look at this. 1 exit sign. There's one over there, there's one there, 2 more here. There's one there, so there's 6 in one confined area. I hope we're actually going to exit soon. So a little upsetting, but there is actually a queue you have to wait. And after doing the virtual thing, which is honestly a little bit crazy. Here I am, finally, iconic moving loading station. So all right, so with that, the 2 rides that I wanted to do today, Hagrid's and Velocicoaster. And Velocicoaster twice, Hagrid's once. That was that. Wow, what a nice little themed coaster, like just what an attraction. It's not like a top, like 20 coaster, but wow, it was just so fun. The entire time, everybody on the train screaming, everybody's having fun. Just wow, what a nice coaster, what a long coaster. Launches, not as forceful as I thought they would be, but wow, it was just so cool. Just what a nice little attraction. So we've got Flight of the Hippogriff on 20 minutes, and then Forbidden Journey right there on 45. And even though it's at Universal, I am not going to do a kiddie coaster just to get the credit. So let's keep walking through. Getting over here by the fountain, showing people that he can soak them.
High five! You put your hand in there. There you go, high five!
He's got sound effects. So I walk behind the fountain to see if maybe I can get to Hulk, because I currently have no clue where. Still have no clue where I am. So I guess what's the point of this area back here then? Because I saw people coming from back here. So is this like an exit to a ride or what?
And here at Jurassic.
What a ride. So I just came off my 3rd ride of the day, and honestly, I am so tempted to just keep using this single rider queue and going around and around and around, because I could do that for the rest of my trip and have a great day here. But I think I am actually going to force myself to go use the single rider queue for Hulk, so that I can go get another ride on that, because I remember loving that, and I should definitely get another ride on that before I do anything else. Although, actually, I'm going the wrong way to it. So at this point, the main queue spilling out of the actual line still only says a 35-minute wait. And how they've been sending trains and how the line looks like it's been moving, I would believe it. But I forced myself to turn back around again. I'm enjoying this coaster so much. And Hulk is just a regular B&M to me. This is something special, and I'm gonna go do this again in the single rider. I think we're gonna do Hulk and then come back and check it again, because the line spilling out of the queue, wow, I know it's a Sunday, but wow. But I do also have to give it to Universal. Other than just this ride, this entire plaza is so impressive, where you've got it coming down the first drop and everybody sits there and watches it just zoom by and then just do this second half. It's so cool how they fit this ride in. What? This has got to be one of the most picturesque parts of all time. But walking over to Seuss Landing now, because we're trying to make our way over to Hulk. Well, I don't know what kid would want to take a picture with the Grinch, but there it is. Oh my, okay, see, this is what I mean by how zooming changes my voice. Ready? I'm gonna keep talking, keep talking, keep talking, keep talking. And when I go back and edit it, I'm gonna see how bad it is, just to see if I should honestly stop zooming altogether every time I talk. So here's the view from the Hulk side, and this thing is just absolutely massive. The train just went into there I was about to say, we should be getting another one soon. Wow. What a view. See if we can catch it going through that inversion, which honestly is still my favorite part of the ride. When you're upside down at your max, at the 180 degree, you really just feel like you are about to get thrown into the water. I have no clue how it does it. You can see the operations. They've got 2 trains currently going through the cycle. And as that one finishes, that other one's almost ready to head up the stop hat. So yeah, what a coaster. So I actually can't believe what I'm seeing. There appears to be no standby queue for Hulk. It says it's only 25 minutes. Sorry. So I'm gonna buy a locker and or not buy it, use a locker, and we're gonna see if we can do this and how quickly we can. All right, so I've just come off of 2 rides on Hulk. The first one was in row 7. Both use a single rider line, and honestly, that service is absolutely amazing. Especially going around the second time, there's only one person that was in the single rider line in front of me, and after him, got the ride going over me, but after him, I was able to go in the front. There was a group of 3, and wow, this ride in the front, absolutely amazing. Probably better than any Florida I've ever been on. I do not remember this ride being that good. I do want to say though, especially in the row 7 ride, this ride is not that smooth considering they've replaced all the track. So I'm not sure what they're gonna do about it. Oh my gosh, sitting here looking at Velocicoaster, Hulk, what a top 2. They're just so fun, and wow. Also, that bass drop coming out of the mid-course is probably one of my favorite moments on any coaster. Just as you're getting that airtime coming out, you know, just how the music is synced with it. Wow, what an attraction. All right, so now I'm just walking around because I'm honestly extremely satisfied with the day. I really thought it would be extremely crowded. It's a Sunday, and I know that Tropical Depression Fred, you know, was a threat to this area. Not more today, more yesterday, but I really just did not think it would be as empty as it is right now. It says 15-minute wait for Forbidden Journey, which my friends told me I need to ride because I'm an engineer and I'll appreciate the ride system. Walking over by Velocicoaster again to check that wait. So the Velocicoaster queue is actually shut right now. He said the weather is coming, but there's another reason causing their delay. So he said they'll probably be shut for a long time. They're loading people in the queue. You just closed the queue. So I'm honestly not sure what the weather policy is if they want to try to get everybody in line out before the weather hits, but yeah, they're just, the single rider queue isn't open, and I'm not sure what's going on for them. Another Universal Harry Potter ride and another dark queue line that I've never walked. I have no clue where the ride is. I cannot see a thing. I can't tell if there's bars in front of me or what. How many guys? 4? How many guys? So it is still so dark in here. I can't see my hand in front of my face, but it's honestly so weird going from Florida sun to this. But I'm glad I'm in here gonna do this in the weather. I am a 3rd-year mechanical engineer, and I could not tell you how that ride worked. I mean, wow. There's nothing else I could say. I have no clue how they made that sensation of flight. And normally people don't like screen rides, but I have never felt a more immersive screen ride. That felt like soaring in sections where literally you feel like you're flying. Wow, what a ride. Almost said coaster. That is in a league above itself. There's no dark ride that I have ever been on that I think is as good as that. Wow. So of course we are in Florida, and we've got some storm clouds, so to be honest, I think I'm gonna head in and do Forbidden Journey again. Like, wow, and the fact that you are not the only robot, like every time you turn around, you see that there's like robots around you and everybody's getting that same experience. I have no clue how they did that. That is so cool. And wow, what an attraction. Like, I am not a dark ride person at all. At all. Like, I was gonna skip this and, you know, do Velocicoaster or Hulk again. The fact that I am getting back in line to do this, like, what an insane little attraction. This is wow. And yeah, you see how dark it is because I just disappeared. So I'll see what we get back. So it's pretty clear to see what's going on now because they just stopped this train on the lift to get that one off. Rain delays, but we're in Florida. I don't know what, that's just what you expect. So I am actually like not a Harry Potter fan at all, at all. But I knew what was gonna happen, so the entire time I was peeking around trying to look, maybe figure out how the ride works, and I still just could not gather anything. How they can run that many robots and that immersive of an experience. Like, I have not come off a ride like that, let alone a dark ride, since I was probably a little kid in Disney World. And you know, and I also, not just the mechanical aspects, the programming. I took a few programming classes, and the way to sync, how they sunk all of that up, absolutely insane. As much as I love this area and all the rides in it, the staff did inform me, like, this is the worst area for walking through. Like, nobody is moving at all. You really just gotta bulldoze your way through it. So the single rider line for Velocicoaster is back open, and there's no line to put anything in the lockers. So I'm hoping it's actually a short single rider line. We'll see. So it actually doesn't look that bad out, but while I was in line for Velocicoaster, is that train empty as well? They closed Velocicoaster for weather. I was really close actually in the single rider queue. Still glad I got the 3 rides on it, but you can see empty trains now to get the people off. And yep, weather delays. Fantastic. Thank you, Florida. So I really think I'm going to get this cup for Velocicoaster just because it was a great ride, and apparently I get free drinks if I get it, so yeah. So especially if you're a souvenir person, this is a much better deal. I feel like it's like $25.99 to get this, and then you get the free refills regardless, and I'm gonna take this and use this, you know, like every other day. It's a great cup, so I think that's a much better deal than just buying, you know, the plastic souvenir cup. So if you're wondering why maybe I don't do rides like this, it's because at the Hollywood Universal there was the studio tour, and there was like a Fast and Furious, a Kong, and something else, like all gathered into one. And so basically, I know it's not the same experience, but plus my friends have also said that Kong is definitely one you can skip. So not sure what we're doing next. So I was actually sitting and chilling for a second, but Hulk appears to be open with 2 empty rows on it. So we're gonna check that out over here. So our suspicions were correct. 10-minute wait right now for Hulk. So wow, I don't even know if I should use a single rider line or not. Insane. So I actually might have bought this souvenir a little bit too quickly, because how Hulk is running right now, that is the best ride here right now. How it's running, that is by far the most intense ride. As much as people want to compare Velocicoaster to Maverick, it's just not as intense at all. That ride has got the intensity. Oh my goodness. Wow, I'm getting the blood in my feet that I get on an invert in my shins, just like an old school B&M stand-up. Like, wow, that thing is running so intense. The part that I talked about where the bass drops as you go down the mid-course, yeah, that music, that drop doesn't happen until you're going into the corkscrew now. That's how fast, that's how ahead of, you know, schedule it is. I don't even know what to say. Want to try to do Velocicoaster again because I know that probably is the better ride, but I'm gonna put some off-ride footage in now because this ride is running top 5 B&M intense. Like this corkscrew behind me, probably my favorite inversion on the ride. But the first half is just amazing. That loop, the Cobra roll, and then the second loop is really where I started feeling those G-forces. And that second half is wow. So I don't even know if I like described the 3 rides, but it's basically walk-on, as you can see over there. 10-minute queue. We walked straight. The single rider line had nobody in it, so you know I was basically the next person on that train. And then we were able to just walk into the regular line, and because then I could pick the front in my second front row ride on the day. Just an absolutely insane coaster. Time to get some off rides. I know I said I was gonna do that, but wow, and the mist in your face and just over the water, that first inversion just sends you out of your seat as well. This thing is running amazing. What a course. So I have no clue why, but Hulk never closed for rain. So maybe this ride never closed for rain, and they have been sending empty trains. Because I know they were sending them when I left, and I've just seen them always be empty across the park. Because I've been checking to see when it's going to reopen, and yeah, they're still sending empty trains. So I actually have no clue what the deal is with this ride right now, and why they're just sending so many empty trains. Also, the end of my King's Dominion vlog was like tragic, because even though I was having an amazing day, it just like stopped dead in its tracks just because I was really not feeling good at all. I've been keeping myself hydrated, mostly water, but this souvenir cup probably does help. Is there finally people on it or no? Let me turn around, let me see. I see people. I see people. There's people on that. That just opened. I'm gonna move over. I'm gonna do it again. I think it finally opened. So this doesn't make any sense. It says the single rider line is at capacity. and it was longer than that earlier. So I actually have no clue. Like, you could actually see it earlier, so I have no clue why it's closed like that. I don't know, maybe we should wait up here for it. All right, so with the single rider line saying at capacity and them again sending empty trains, I have no clue what's going on. And yeah, I don't know. I do think this is the better ride here, but Hulk is just by far the more intense ride, just like Banshee is the more intense ride at Kings Island, even though I like Orion better. If I had to compare this to Maverick though, I would say Maverick is like the Intimidator 305 and this is like Millennium in that competition, if that makes any sense to anybody. But yeah, that's probably gonna end our day now. So while I'm still hydrated and actually feeling well, I am gonna head out, gonna head back to the hotel. And now there's people on it. I have no clue what is going on with this ride, but I'm gonna head back to the hotel, have a nice relaxing rest of the day. And yeah, thank you guys for watching this vlog. Got 5 rides on Hulk today, 3 on Velocicoaster, 1 on Hagrid's, 2 on Forbidden Journey. That's all I did. Had a fantastic day though, like wow. But yeah, I'll see you in the next one.
Can you catch me now?